Mr. President, we honor and respect your office as the president of this country. But then, citizens of this country, what we are demanding in the next coming days, we want to see a proactive action, or else the 1st of August 2024, we, the citizens of Nigeria, will take the street and go on a peaceful protest demanding that the end of bad governance is enforced in Nigeria.
To stand up and tell the government that enough is enough. Do you understand? Because the hardship and suffering is too much, and the government are not doing anything about it. It's almost as if they are looking at us as fools.
Hey, he don't ready. He don't they gather small. But relax, I've got videos to play for you. For some days now, serious protest has been looming all around the country because of the incessant increase in bad governance, high cost of living, insecurity, recklessness and mismanagement of public funds by some political office holders. While the engine room of the federation, the civil servants are almost left with nothing, even days after their public display, which they used to demand for increase in minimum wage. But up until now, nothing has been done about it, and now people are seriously threatening to hit the street for a peaceful protest to express their grievances, as the constitution has given them right to do. Now, according to this first video I'm about to drop, he said that they are giving Tinubu few days or weeks to do something drastic about this bad governance. But if he ignores and keep quiet, that they are going to hit the street for the peaceful protest, and if they do so, they are not backing out until their voice is heard. Not just that, something must be done about it. And don't get it twisted, all this protest started gathering more momentum when everybody discovered what Kenyan Gen Zs was able to achieve using their own protest. And I did a video about that, which I think I'm going to link on the description, so you can check it out also. But first of all, let's listen to this first video I'm about to drop. And don't forget, the comment section is very much open. Let's go there.
Today, it's a very remarkable day. I'm standing here in the city of Warri. A few days ago, I made a broadcast demanding that the president will draw the agreement of the Samoa agreement. I'm glad that they have taken heed to the demand of Nigerians and will draw that agreement. Now, I want to say, Mr. President, we honor and respect your office as the president of this country. But then we demand from you today, and we as citizens of this country, we want to see the action in the next 1 week. Taking proactive position to end bad governance. You must end it. You must rise to the occasion. That we are tired as citizens of this country watching you, watching the members of your cabinet running down this country. Nigeria is blessed and has more than enough to take care of things. I have traveled by road the past 40 days. Just few days ago, I came by train from Lokoja right to Warri. And I saw the plight and the state of Nigeria. The Minister of Works is failing the call and the responsibility you have given to him. So what we are demanding in the next coming days, we want to see a proactive action, or else the 1st of August 2024, we, the citizens of Nigeria, will take the street and go on a peaceful protest demanding that the end of bad governance is enforced in Nigeria. You must, and I'm not saying you may, I say you must end bad governance in the presidency. How can we, in such a situation where we are, for you and the members of the Senate to approve over 15 billion naira for the house of the vice president, when we already have the place where the prime minister of Britain lives is a 3-bedroom house, and that down street number 10 has been there. They have their own mansions. But when you come as a servant to the people, you must serve the people. That's why the prime minister that suddenly lost his place apologized to the British people for bad governance. We are demanding the judiciary, chief judge or chief judge of Nigeria, whatever name you are called, we Nigerians are demanding from you. You must act on the judiciary. all of these conflict and counter court judgments must come to an end. The most corrupt system in Nigeria is the judiciary. We are demanding the end of it. We are demanding the end of molestation by the police on the ways and the highways. This must come to an end. Today we are demanding every governor, you are not our Lord. You are the servant of the people. It is the people that voted you into power. You must serve the people. You must bring an end to the contractors that have received more than 50% mobilization. All of you contractors, we know you. I drove from Jos to Kano to Jigawa. I drove from Jos to Lokoja. And what I saw with my eyes, I am demanding that all of you contractors that have been paid for you to walk our roads, return back to site, or else Nigerians will respond to you. Today, I am asking churches and mosques, it's time to end all evil religious services. We cannot be living in a nation where people are turning our altars and pulpits in the mosques and in the churches as a place of deception. We want to say all churches and mosques where people are turning into a commercial center, it must come to an end. It must come to an end. Nigeria must be safe. I want to admonish all members of IBBN, all of you pastors and imam that are members of IBBN, please, on the 1st of August, if nothing is done, move to every government house and present your protest letter that enough is enough. This time around, we will not retreat until there is a change. Mr. President, we are not asking you to resign, but we are asking you to act. If you don't act, then Nigerians will demand for you to vacate that seat. But now, electoral reform must be enforced. You Akpabio, the Senate President, you better behave yourself. Enough is enough. And all of the things you've been doing in the National Assembly, we have been watching it as citizens. But from now, all of you members of the Senate and House of Representatives, you better be the representative of the people. If you don't do that, we will sack you from the National Assembly. I am saying this, that in the coming days, you must rise to occasion and bring about electoral reforms. We, Nigerians, are tired of the manipulation coming from the international community. It's time we solve our problem by ourselves. And I want to say this, that the military must rise up to occasion. You can end this banditry in 2 weeks. We have seen the communication and the statement of Zamfara governor. We've seen other governors, and we realize there are certain men that have vowed that they must not allow peace to reign in Nigeria. You know where the bandits are. You know their location. We are giving you these few days to rise to occasion. And we cannot continue to mobilize money to pay bandits in order to release our people. I recently, a few days ago, I had to raise more than 40 million for the release of a pastor that was arrested and kidnapped by the Boko Haram. But we're saying enough is enough. Enough. You can see my sweat. And I'm saying this, that by the 1st of August, all of you that are in the city of Jos, you are to mobilize yourself to gather at 7 a.m. at the old airport junction for us to take a march to the government house. And all of you across the country, members of IBBN, you must move to the House of Assembly, move to the government house and present your letter of protest. And we are demanding that Africa must get it right. Nigeria is the leader of Africa, and we must do things right.
It's clear, and we have to get it right though, because if not, The way these our leaders are going nowadays, only God knows what will happen. But nevertheless, another video I'm about to play for you is Very Dark Man, where he was sharing his own thoughts concerning this protest, and he was highlighting things that people are saying that could divert the motive of this protest to something else, which he said he should not allow to happen, that we all should focus on one goal of holding this government accountable to do the right thing. And of course, if you have listened to this extent, consider clicking on that subscribe button, share and follow for more updates. Listen to Very Dark Man as we continue.
Right, so I waited till Saturday to talk about this because I know it is important, and I know that this information will reach everybody because Papa, Mama, everybody did for us today. Do you understand? Now, there are dates that have been released for nationwide protests. Do you understand? Because of the hardship and the suffering that is going on in this country right now. There's dates for 29th of this month, which is July, and there's 5th for next month, as you can see. Now, we have to come out as people of Nigeria to stand up and tell the government that enough is enough. Do you understand? Because the hardship and suffering is too much, and the government are not doing anything about it. It's almost as if they are looking at us as fools, as sheeps. Do you understand? And we can no longer fold our hands and just keep quiet. Take the example of rice. Look at the price of bag of rice. The price of bag of rice is 100k. How much is minimum wage? Check price of basket of tomato. How much is minimum wage? Every other thing is going up, but the minimum wage, the salaries are still there. 35,000 naira, 25,000 naira. Do you understand? The one that is even paying me past is the price of fuel. Because if the price of fuel goes down today, everything automatically crashes. Do you understand? Price of fuel is how much? It was initially 200 and something. Do you understand? When this administration came in, and now they took it to 500 and something. That 500 and something now, they said it was going to be permanent price. They even shared prices of things for the whole state in Nigeria of fuel. Now, it don't come up from the price where they tell us, it don't they go 700 and something, and minimum wage is still there. So there's a need to all of us come out to tell the government that no. But the problem now that I've just seen now, because me I did hear the ginger, and I don't see some things where it cause problem. Do you understand? I'm seeing some videos now, and I swear to God, I cannot be part of this type of things. There is no peace without war, but there are some war that will never bring peace again. Because some people will take advantage of that war as at that time that's supposed to lead to peace and scatter the whole thing. Take example of Libya. There are some people in this Nigeria right now that they are waiting to take advantage of anything protest to do religious war, to do tribal war. So if we that want to go and protest, if we are not careful, we'll be used as instruments. And when I mean people, I don't just mean Nigerians. I mean other people, other maybe Oyibo and another country people that want to scatter this nation for some reason. So if we are not careful as the youth, we'll be used. Now, this is why I am complaining now that we have to sit down well and plan well. Do you understand? I saw this video and I was disturbed.
Getting worse. Getting bad ourselves. So what do I say about protest now? They say, it now say all of us feel unite, feel complete. But like more turn out to war. More turn out to war, more enter so hot. All this house of assembly, all this yeah.
Now the funniest part is that this guy would think if this thing scatter now, you fit touch those men where they are so rock. Who told you can access them? You can't access them now. Do you understand? It will just, yes, one ginger, but we don't want waiting go come off from hand. We want whole government for shirts. And when I mean hold them for shirts, there's a way we go about it. This protest, we go do them in the way where we say we go get leaders. Do you understand? Make it not fail like NSAS. We have leaders that when we don't hold government for shit, they'll ask us what we want. Then the leaders will speak and say, this is what we want. For each state, I expect all of us to have different leaders from each state. Present yourself, get people, get a particular place. You go to a particular side and say, okay, this is what we want. If you don't do this every Tuesday, we will hinder everybody from going to work every Tuesday in this country. People will sit down. We'll block major roads, we'll do this, we'll do that. But I don't want a situation where this thing will be taken advantage of. Some people will start to loot, they break properties, they carry things. Some people might end up losing their lives. You set some people back on in the name of protest. And if we are not careful, it might get to that. This is another video.
Now, a lot of people asking, what if they throw tear gas? They are through tear gas. But we are going to teach you how to overcome that. Imagine
They are now teaching people how to overcome tear gas. If police throw tear gas, are we going for war? Do you understand? Are we going for war? No. We will organize ourselves well. We will do this thing. When we say we'll go hold them for blockers like this. See the way labor shut down national grid. Do you understand? Shutting down national grid alone says na first message. Then all of us, within us, we sit down for house every Tuesday. Nobody, the first we sit down for house. If government don't take, bro, give or take, we'll achieve one of these two things: minimum wage or fuel price, especially the fuel price. I don't want us to be used as instrument from any other place. People not take advantage of this protest. Bro, me I no go chook my hand for all these kind of things. I don't see the way they move. Especially for also the north. And especially for people where they Lagos. Now these two places are they concerned about. Especially north. Any small trigger like this, religious war don't start. They don't enter Jos. Jos, first of all, there's no rest in Jos as we speak. They don't enter Kano. They don't enter Kaduna. Problem don't they go be that. Then people where they Lagos. That Lagos first, especially that Lagos. That Lagos. That Lagos. I don't want just talk. What I sense about Lagos, it go dey crazy. Lagos is a problem. It's a problem. So please, we want to do this protest, but we want to do it well. We are not barbarians.
Can we ever hold our government accountable, just like Kenyan Gen Z did to their government? In fact, share your thoughts with me on the comment section, and don't forget the vibe. Click on that subscribe button, share, follow for more updates, because like this, we move.